Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one we are going to be going over a ton of secret changes that were just added in the recent patch that brought in the thermal scoped AR. That's right guys, so we're not going to be talking about the obvious changes, we're going to be talking about the secret changes, things that have to do with like Omega, secret locations on the map, secret buffs that are going to make certain things super powerful in the game, so like tips on that stuff, just a bunch of awesome things that were hidden in the patch notes and stuff like that you guys probably don't even know about yet. So in fact, if you guys have been loving these updates, be sure to hit that like button down below. Not only do I appreciate it, but I'd be curious to see how excited you guys are for this brand new update. Along with that, comment down below your favorite part of the update. Is it the new thermal scoped AR? Have you gotten it yet? Comment stuff like that. Personally, I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm excited to try it out. But anyways guys, without further ado, let's jump on into it with the first thing on this list. We have a ton of them to go through. Alright guys, so for this one we have to go back. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot. Run! Alright, but as I was saying, as I was so rudely interrupted by the storm, this thing that I have to show you actually has to do with the bouncer pads. So let's find one real quick. Right there. There we go. But yeah, this one does have to do with the bouncers, but it's a super cool like addition because a lot of people were thinking, wouldn't it be cool if bouncers could be put on like staircases and stuff like that? Ooh, a basketball. But yeah, Epic Games listened to that suggestion and you can now put bouncers onto staircases. So as you can see here, you know, you usually when you're using a bouncer pad, you just place it right there. And as you can see, it just goes right there. Pretty simple stuff to do. But now with this patch, if you walk up to stairs, you can now put it at a 45-degree angle, which is super cool because if we place it down there, when you go on it, it like actually shoots you outwards. It's a little better than putting it like on the wall because this way it actually gives you like a little bit of air time and gets you going a little bit, you know, to the right. So definitely like a super useful thing if you're like, you know what you could do? You could have like you and your friend's bases like one over there. Yours is like right here. And if you want to go to your other friend's base, just boom, land right into it. It's going to be super useful, but it's a cool little change that I think you guys should know about. But this next one has to do with the jetpack. So if you guys didn't know, the jetpack, the item that you put on is a backpack, and obviously it let you fly into the air. It was honestly kind of fun, a little bit overpowered in certain situations. I personally didn't think it was that bad, but they said in the past that they were going to remove it eventually, that it was only going to be a temporary item, that they were testing some things, and that they might remove it. Well, that actually came true. In this patch, the jetpack is no longer in the game. You cannot acquire it. You cannot find it in chests. You cannot find it on the map. Nobody's obviously going to drop it because you can't get it. Obviously, you guys know that. But yeah, it has officially been removed, which is pretty interesting. We did know that it was going to be coming around this time, but I think it's a little bit earlier than I thought it would be coming. But yeah, I kind of missed it already. It was fun to mess around with once in a while. I didn't pick it up a ton just because it was a little bit tough to use. I thought it was pretty slow. But yeah, in case you guys were looking for the jetpack in game, it is no longer there. So comment what you think about that. Do you want the jetpack to return? Do you want them to replace it with something else? Do you think it will return in the future? Because they did say there's a chance they'll be bringing it back, but like with fixes. But that is probably going to be happening in the future. Getting back into game though with another change I want to actually show you. This one is a secret new location that is actually like huge. So this location is up here right to the top right of Pleasant Park. So right there on the map. Let's jump out and go straight over there. But you can actually kind of see it from right here. It's kind of just about as big as Pleasant Park. A little bit smaller, but it is the brand new soccer stadium. Not the soccer practice area, the soccer stadium, and it is insane. I mean, and here we're coming up on it. You can see this guy right here. We got some company going over here, but look at that thing. That is so cool. It's such a unique thing, and this actually might be for the World Cup stuff coming up. There's a bunch of things that have to do with that actually coming into the game. Kind of landed in an awkward spot, but I mean, look at this, guys. And we do have people. There's like a guy over there. But it is so cool. I love how big the stands are. Oh, they added another camera. I wonder if you could dance in front of it. This place is like massive. I wonder how good like the looting stuff is. There's a chest over there I can see. Can you like break through here and go under? Yeah, you can go all the way under here. And oh, there's some soccer balls too. That's actually funny. So there's a chest right there. Got a revolver. You can also keep going. There's a vending machine right on this side. Oh, hello, Tomato Man. There we go. Don't even try that. Thank you very much. I'll take that Port-a-Fort. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Watch this, guys. There we go. Easy. And then you've also got the scoreboard right there for when you score. Like... There you go. Come on. There it is. Updates on the scoreboard. That's so dope. And also I like how you have this area over here with like the gigantic lion. How much brick does this thing give you? It's got to give you a lot, right? I mean, 37. That's not bad. But yeah, here's, I guess, the entrance to the stadium. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the new location. It's definitely huge. I don't know if it has the best loot. But yeah, that's actually really cool. So let's move on to the next secret change. But getting into it with another awesome one here. This one is something that I'm so happy they finally changed. Oh my goodness. It's a bug fix, but seriously, it's one that I've been waiting for quite a while. Now, I don't know if this affects like PC and stuff like that because it has to do mainly, I believe, with Builder Pro on console. So if you're not using Builder Pro, you honestly should be. It's so helpful. Makes it so you can build like way faster than using like the default stuff and things like that. But with Builder Pro, there's been two issues actually with it. The first of which is the bigger one, and that is when you like switch into build mode and you like can't place pieces if you start pressing the buttons too quickly. And then on the other hand, there's a glitch where like you go to put a trap down, and if you press it too quickly, it randomly switches to like a different trap, which really sucks when you're like in the storm trying to put like a launch pad down and you accidentally put a trap down. That's happened to me. But both of these things have apparently been fixed. So the first of which, the issues with going into Builder Pro and it kind of like being wonky, it does say that that has officially been fixed. Now I haven't tested it for sure yet, but if they say it should be true. And specifically, they say that they fixed turbo building not working if you quickly try to build right after entering build mode, which is the exact issue we've been talking about. So thankfully, they fixed it finally. We cannot run into that issue anymore. Hopefully, I mean, we haven't tested it yet, but seriously, that was one of the most annoying things, and this will make it a little more streamlined and a little bit better to use, which I really like. Now, along with that, they also fixed an issue with the traps, which says currently equipped traps no longer change to a different trap unexpectedly when trying to place one into an empty space. Now, I don't know why empty space is like important. Why would you put one in an occupied space? That's like impossible. But yeah, apparently that is now fixed. I mean, that was so annoying. Thank you, Epic. Thank you for fixing these annoying building bugs. But yeah, guys, those are some awesome changes and definitely welcome ones. But after that, we have a super cool buff that was added into the game. If you don't know what a buff is, it's basically something that was made a little bit more powerful in the game, a little bit more useful. And this change, especially on like consoles, I felt like it was really kind of broken, but now it is super useful. I've already tried it out in game and it is amazing, guys. So what I'm talking about for this one is that they actually increased the sounds of enemy footsteps by a considerable amount. So specifically what they say is that they increased the volume of enemy footsteps by 25%, and they also then increased the range of footsteps by one building tile. Now that is such a welcome change, at least on Xbox One. I felt like on Xbox One the footsteps were actually quieter than other consoles. Like I tried playing on PC and PS4 at a friend's house, and they sounded way louder. The footsteps sounded way louder there. But this should apparently be on all consoles. So really, guys, if you do not have a headset, if you're not using a headset in game, you 100% need one. This is so helpful now. Honestly, you can hear people from so far away and nobody will ever sneak up on you, which has happened to me so much in the past. You just like can't hear footsteps, but apparently this will fix it, and it is going to be so amazing. I cannot wait to just turn on people and start building against them, and they're going to be surprised when they try to sneak up on me. Just watch. But after that, we have a super cool change that has to do with Omega and Carbide, and this actually has to do with their final forms, which kind of sounds funny to say, but it actually has to do specifically with how they light up. So you guys know when you get a Carbide or Omega, you can actually unlock like different parts for them and, you know, customize them separately, and then at the very end, like the max level for each individual skin, you get the ability to have them light up. Now before, that wasn't like the coolest thing. I mean, I personally wasn't really, you know, excited about it because when you light up, you're just kind of a target, and it kind of looked cooler like not lit up. But that has changed because now you can actually customize the colors on Omega and Carbide specifically for their lights. So as you can see here, first with Carbide, when you go into the menu now, there are now light color options that you can choose. So first of all, you have the classic light blue, then you have the light color yellow, after that you have green, and then finally pink. Now unfortunately I can't show you the exact ones because I'm not quite the level to have the lights yet, but I'm assuming these unlock with level 6. At least I'm pretty sure they will unlock with stage 6 of the challenges. But his are definitely more toned down, a little bit more basic. I'm not like a huge fan of them. I don't know yet. But Omega, on the other hand, his are super cool, and I can actually show you these. So he has the first color red, which is his default. Then he has green, and then he has purple, and finally orange. Now those are actually super dope because as you can see in this picture right here, and credit to this picture goes to Mac Hermiston, but just look at some of these colors. I mean, the freaking purple looks so dope. Seriously, that is so cool. I cannot wait to get this, and maybe even the green. The green's super bright as well. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of the orange. I might have to see it in game. Orange black is pretty dope. Like for Halloween, that would actually be kind of sick, but the purple for sure is just insane. Now, what's even cooler about this is because this actually makes it like more worth it to get to level 80. Like just imagine yourself in game and you see an Omega across the map. If he has the purple, you know that guy is like legit. He reached level 80 in season 4. But back before this patch, it would have just been like a red Omega. You wouldn't even really been able to tell because Omega already had like some sort of lights on him before. But now that you can change the colors, you can for sure know that those people are legit. So good job, Epic. That is definitely a sick change. Now after that, however, we have another change that has to do with C4. So yes, C4 actually got another buff. They already buffed like the explosive range, I think once, and then they buffed it again to make it even better. But now they added an extra little buff that has to do with how you actually throw the C4. So before, when you threw C4, you had to actually be like walking. It would slow you down and it was kind of awkward. Well, now luckily you can actually throw C4 while you're sprinting. This makes it a lot more useful, especially in like build fights. If you're running up your stairs and you toss it over the edge, it's super useful in that, and is definitely something that I'm excited for. This is just another little quality of life change that I'm excited that they put into the game. I think it's a good one to have, and I'm curious to see how it plays out in the future. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe if you're new for more of these coming out in the near future, or you can check out my previous videos, such as on the left, going through 5 unique and weird tips that you need to know in the game, and then on the right, investigating the previous changes to the map and Blockbuster and stuff like that. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.